Hey guys, Doug with the Medic Rifleman. So I gotta talk softer in this video because the sun is sleeping, but I wanted to demonstrate really quickly the differences between the windlasses on the earlier gen cats and the Gen 7, and then demonstrate how to use a failing windlass should you be using a earlier generation cat for whatever reason. This is a bad windlass. It's been used numbers of times over the course of years. I don't know exactly how many uses are on this tourniquet. I'm going to start tracking that in the future with training tourniquets. But I noticed earlier in my soft T video that I just posted that the windlass is starting to give on this tourniquet. So I want to demonstrate that issue, and then but first I want to show you the differences between the earlier generation cats and the newer generation 7 cats. So you can see this is a fairly long and slender windlass, and this was updated on the later generation cats because of this reason. They are now slightly shorter. And I mean slightly shorter, if at all. But they are substantially meatier, as you can see. They are much thicker throughout the length of the windlass, and they have a raised rib here for better traction under tightening of the windlass. So wanted to demonstrate that. It's not an issue on these tourniquets. They are considered one-use items. So in the course of one use, you will not suffer windlass failure with a proper cat tourniquet, even with the earlier generation ones. But I wanted to demonstrate when you do have the windlasses giving out, how to control that and manage it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do an application. Okay, full on. All right, guys, so we have the tourniquet on. We have the windlass up at the top of the leg so we can get access to it. We're gonna go ahead and tighten down the tourniquet for that initial tightening. And then we're gonna go ahead and go into windlass tightening. So you'll see when I first get tension on this windlass, it's gonna immediately start to bend. So here it's still straight, and then as we go, see how it's starting to bend? And then what you're gonna wanna do is, if you start seeing that, don't put your hands on the end. You wanna start supporting it on the inside of the windlass. So that way the entire windlass is being supported. And then get it in the clip, secure your strap, and that's that. So just a quick video showing you guys how to manage that stuff, how to keep your tourniquet from going out on you if you start having issues with these earlier generation cats. If you have used your cat for a long time, you're waiting on the new ones to get in since you realize you're not supposed to do that. If you do run into that issue, that's how you overcome it. You want to be very careful once you start seeing that happen, and if you do notice that, you're going to want to really expedite getting that person to a trauma center, because you don't want to suffer a failure on the windlass in transit to the higher echelon of care. So that being said, I hope this was helpful for you guys. Make sure you guys are keeping your equipment in proper working order so that you don't have to run into this problem, but that's how you manage it if you do. Like I said, one-use items, you're not going to suffer these issues if you treat your cats like one-use items, especially not if you're using the proper Generation 7 cat tourniquet. But if you run into the issue, that's how you correct it. So yeah, make sure you guys are getting out there and getting after it and getting ready for the Sabbath. You'll have a wonderful day.